everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about where I'm eating at Disney World. So the reason I'm doing this video is because a lot of people have been asking me where are you eating when you go in August, and it's just easier to say it in a video form, and I wanted to do this anyway. But the fact that a few people have been asking means that some people are actually interested in this. I know I love watching these videos because I love seeing where people are going to be going and gets me excited to watch their vlogs. So hopefully this will be interesting to you and you'll enjoy the video, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So we're going out to Orlando for 14 nights and we're staying at the All-Star Music Resort because it's a value resort and it's the cheapest, and it meant we could get there as cheap as possible. It's still expensive because you're still on Disney, let's be honest, it's still quite pricey, but we're staying there. We're not really bothered by the hotel because, to be honest, we're not going to be spending a lot of time in there. That's just where we sleep and shower and keep all our merchandise, really. So on the day that we arrive in Orlando, we have no reservations because first of all it's our travel day and we're not going to be going to any parks, and by the time we get into our hotel it's going to be kind of late anyway, so we're probably just going to pick up some food from the restaurant at the hotel because that counts as day zero. That's everyone's day zero. That doesn't count as the first day. So moving on to the actual reservations, if I keep looking down it's because I have the My Disney Experience app open, and because I know where we're going but I can't remember what order it is in, so bear with me if I keep looking down and looking confused because yes, that's just what my face looks like. Okay, so on day one our first reservation is at the Crystal Palace, which is in Magic Kingdom as you walk down Main Street on the left, and basically it's a character buffet breakfast with Winnie the Pooh characters. So there's Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet and Tigger, and yeah. We've got a reservation for 8:30 in the morning because that was the earliest I could actually get. That was quite a hard one to get that for because originally the time we had was 9 AM and I kept checking, and Lauren actually saw a 8:30 reservation and we got that instead. Just means we have an earlier breakfast, which means more time in the day to do everything else we want to do on our first day. So also on our first day we have a lunch reservation at Be Our Guest, which I'm so excited for. We decided to do this on our first day just because we're at Magic Kingdom and we know we're going to be there all day. So yes, we've got a lunch reservation there, which is actually a quick service credit. I think I forgot to say that we're on the dining plan, but we are on the dining plan, okay? The regular dining plan with 1 quick service credit, 1 table service credit and 2 snacks every day. I forgot to say that, apologies. But yeah, basically Be Our Guest lunch and breakfast are quick service credits, whereas Be Our Guest dinner is a table service credit. So because Be Our Guest is just so popular you have to book there, and yes, so we've got a lunch reservation for 1 o'clock on the first day. I'm so excited for that restaurant. Like, yes, my love for Beauty and Beast has definitely grown recently because of the new film. I'm in love with it, and I've always loved Beauty and the Beast, but I think I love it a little bit more now, so I'm very excited for that. So on day 2 we have a dinner reservation at the Yachtsman Steakhouse, which I'm so excited for. I've heard so many great things about this restaurant. A lot of them come from Charlotte, who you'll probably know if you watch this. She raves about that restaurant a lot. So originally we had a dinner reservation in that slot for California Grill. However, I checked the menu for there recently and the menu changed and I wasn't overly keen on what it had changed to, and so I just said to Lauren, look, should we just do a dinner reservation at Yachtsman, because we kept talking about going to Yachtsman next time, but we were like, you know what, let's just cancel California Grill because I don't know, I wasn't overly fussed by what they had on the menu, whereas the Yachtsman menu looks amazing. And yes, so we're going to the Yachtsman on the second day for a 8:30 dinner reservation, which I'm really excited about, and I get to see the hype about the steak there because I've heard so many good things about the steak. So on day 3, I'm just going to reel this off on day 3, I'm probably going to get confused with the days. So on day 3 we've got a breakfast reservation at 8:05 at, now I can't remember the name of the restaurant because it doesn't say it. What is it called? Basically it's the Bon Voyage Adventure Breakfast, which is there's a restaurant there, an Italian restaurant, which is on the boardwalk, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. Trattoria Al Forno or something like that. I'll try put the name on the screen now because I cannot remember. Anyway, it's that restaurant, which recently they've opened a new breakfast character experience which features Ariel and Eric and Rapunzel and Flynn. Now, any of you who know me know that Rapunzel and Flynn are my favourite Disney couple ever. Tangled's my favourite film ever. Just them. Yes, everything about Tangled is my favourite. Also, Ariel and Eric. Ariel was my favourite princess for my entire childhood until I watched Tangled, basically. It's breakfast with my two favourite princesses and their other halves. And Flynn Rider is one of those characters that I have always wanted to meet and I've never met, and I am so excited for that restaurant. And all the sorry about that dance. All the food is Tangled and Little Mermaid themed. So they've got like the sun from Tangled on some pancakes, and they've got some like little pearls for Little Mermaid. I don't know. I haven't seen loads of stuff about it. I've seen a few things and a few people saying, oh, the food's not great, but the experience makes up for it. And that's all I really care about. A lot of the things that you do at Disney are for the experience, not necessarily the food. I'm still excited for the food though. It does look pretty good, not gonna lie. And then for dinner that day, we also have the Sci-Fi Dining Theatre at Hollywood Studios. This is one that I've seen lots of things about, and to be honest, there's not a lot of choice at Hollywood Studios of where to go. So we picked that one. Not a lot to say about it. I don't know because I've never been there, but I'm really excited to go in and see the atmosphere. And again, I've heard that the food isn't particularly amazing in there. However, the experience of that sort of makes up for it. So I am looking forward to that. So on day 4, we have got a breakfast reservation at 9:30 for Tusker House, which is a character experience again, which is Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Mickey? I think that's who it is. It's Donald's Dining Safari Breakfast anyway, which any of you who watches this who know me know that I adore Donald Duck. He's my favourite of the Fab Five. He's one of my favourite characters ever, so I had to do that. And I've heard some really great things about Tusker House, and I wanted to go there, to be honest. The reason we've gone for 9:30 was we originally had an 8 o'clock reservation, but then looked on the app and realised that there's extra magic hours in Animal Kingdom on that day from 8 till 9. So we thought there's literally no point going to Animal Kingdom for an 8 o'clock reservation and wasting the extra magic hours we could be using. So we're going to do extra magic hours for an hour, go do some things, then get to Tusker House for 9:30 and have yummy breakfast. I'm very excited about it. I love Animal Kingdom. I love the look of Tusker House. Again, it's another buffet breakfast, but I've heard it's slightly different from the regular things that you get, so can't wait to try that out. So we're on to day 5. On day 5, we have a dinner reservation at 7:45 for Ohana. This is another one that I've wanted to go to because I've seen so many great things about, especially for the dinner. The food looks incredible, the atmosphere looks incredible, everything about that restaurant looks so amazing, and I cannot wait. And Lauren's favourite film is Lilo and Stitch, so to go to Ohana is like a thing for her. We're doing the breakfast as well later on, sneak peek, but we are doing the dinner because I've heard so many good things about Ohana dinner. And just talking about all this food is making me so hungry right now. So on day 6 we actually have no reservations, and so we'll move on to day 7. Day 7 we have a dinner reservation at Chippendale's Harvest Feast Dinner at Garden Grill. Another restaurant I'm super excited about. I'm probably going to say this about every restaurant, I think. So basically this is like a Thanksgiving style feast-ish, I think, if I'm right. So it's like turkey and potatoes and yummy stuff. So that's Chippendale, Mickey Mouse and Pluto. The restaurant rotates, which one is a super weird thing for me, and 2, I'm really hoping I don't feel sick, because even though it moves really slowly, I'm quite sensitive to movement like that, so fingers crossed I won't feel sick because that would be so awful. So moving on to day 8, we've got a really exciting reservation. This is probably the one I'm most excited about, I think. I'll probably have to determine what I'm most excited for when we're there because of the way I'm acting before, because I'll probably be like So day 8 we have a 7 o'clock dinner reservation for Cinderella's Royal Table, which if you don't know is the restaurant inside Cinderella's castle. Inside the castle. I cannot even believe that. Like, to me that's so exciting, and it's going to feel so magical. And you go in, you meet Cinderella before you go upstairs, and you walk up the stairs and go into the restaurant. It looks amazing, I cannot wait. So you meet a few princesses in there. It's not guaranteed which princesses, but I'm pretty sure there's 4 in there, and they sort of do a rotation, and it just looks amazing. And the food I'm really excited for, and just the atmosphere, and you get your wand that you can wave and your wishing star. It's like the 7-year-old within me will come out on that day because I will be so happy. Might even cry, I don't know. I'm gonna cry a lot probably. I'm a bit of an emotional person. So moving on to day 9, we actually have no reservations on that day again because we're doing other things. And day 10 is another super exciting one. We have managed to get a dinner reservation for Be Our Guest. Yes! Okay, so I was so worried that I wasn't going to get this. Out of all of them, I was absolutely terrified that out of all the things we wouldn't get a dinner reservation at Be Our Guest because I've had so many things that it was super hard and you couldn't get any time slots and it was just impossible. I actually got this so easily. And I don't know if it's the time of year we're going. Yeah, I didn't actually have any problems with that one. The one I had the most problems with was Crystal Palace, but even then we still got a 9 o'clock reservation originally, so it wasn't too bad. But I feel quite lucky that we got that because I've seen a few people, especially on Twitter, who are going and they just can't get a dinner reservation because it's fully booked, which is understandable. So I am just wondering if the new films come out and everyone suddenly really want to go to Be Our Guest, because obviously it was popular before, but the new film coming out just has made it more popular. So I booked this in February, which is 108 days before we went, and I didn't have any problems. So I don't know, maybe that's why, but I'm so happy that we got our dinner reservation because that's one of the places on my list that I needed to do, and we're doing it, so yes. So moving on to day 11, we have got a lunch reservation at 12 o'clock for the 50s Primetime Cafe, which is another one in Hollywood Studios that I've seen so much about, and I just like the idea of it, that you go into your little section and your server's your cousin, I believe, and they tell you off for putting your elbows on the table and make you eat your greens. I don't know, it sounds horrible. Like if I just explain that to someone, they'd be like, why would you want that? That sounds awful, like the waiter or waitress being rude. But it's not like that at all. I've seen videos, it looks really fun, and yeah, and the food looks really good, and again, it's making me really hungry thinking of like milkshakes and chicken pot pie. So on day 12 we have another dinner reservation at 7:30 for Teppan Edo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. Basically that's the sit down restaurant in Japan Pavilion in Epcot, or one of, I'm not sure, there's a few restaurants in Japan. Basically you're sat on a table and they've got like the grill cookie thing, I don't know how to use my words today, and they cook the food in front of you, and like there's a chef and you sit around the table and they, you know, plate you up, whatever. That looks so cool. I mean, I've seen videos. We had a different restaurant in, I can't remember which before, but I was like, can we go to Teppan Edo, it looks amazing. I love the Japan Pavilion, it's definitely my favourite, so we're doing that. So day 13, which is actually our last full day, already getting sad and we haven't even gone yet. So we've got a breakfast reservation at 7:30 for Ohana to meet Lilo and Stitch, and Mickey and Pluto are also there. I'm really excited for that because it's another buffet and you can't actually meet Lilo anywhere else apart from Thai Food Lagoon sometimes, I think. So that'd be cool to meet a character that isn't generally out anywhere. Also, I just can't wait for Lauren to be super excited like a child for this restaurant because yeah, Lilo and Stitch, she's obsessed with Stitch especially, so yeah, that'll be great. I'm excited for that one. So also on that day we have a dinner reservation at Chef Mickey's in the Contemporary Resort, which I'm super excited for. We're going to quite a few different resorts for food, which I'm really excited because then we can explore the resorts a little bit and wish we had more money, basically. Maybe one day I'll get to a deluxe resort, who knows, who knows. So yeah, we're doing that, which is another buffet, and it's sort of like the Fab Five-ish characters. I'm not sure who it is. It's Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, is it? I'm not exactly sure which character's there. Mickey's definitely there because it's Chef Mickey's, and they're in their little chef costumes, which is like the cutest thing. Oh yes, I'm excited for every restaurant basically. I think it's stupid to have a reservation if you're not excited to go somewhere. But yeah, so that's our last sit down dinner, because then on the last day we've got a breakfast reservation for Be Our Guest at 8 AM which again is a quick service one. We just thought, why not? It's a quick service credit that we can use, and it'll be our last day, so it'll be quite sad, but at the same time it'll be amazing to go back and to be our guest. So yeah, we are going to be our guest 3 times, which probably seems a bit mad to some people, but it's amazing. I have so much love for that restaurant, and I can't wait to go back for all 3 meals. So that is it for all our dining reservations. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or would like to tell me anything about any of the restaurants, like any tips or any recommendations for what to try there, because I would love to hear it and give it a go when I'm there. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I will be posting lots of new Disney content on the run up to my trip, and then of course after my trip there'll be Disney vlogs and also Universal vlogs, so mainly Harry Potter themed. But if you're interested in that, then please subscribe to my channel because it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!